All right. This Trek into DIY Tech is the monthly update. So I'm going to be giving updates up until we get this thing back up and running. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of work on the lab. Still a big mess, but the major construction effort is almost done. I'm hoping to be done with all the electrical stuff today. But yeah, let me show you what we've been up to here. So I've got the AC set up in the sleeve here. So I'm going to get some actual duct sealing tape to go around that. But the AC is in there. The vent, an exhaust fan for the laser is in there. So we get the laser back up and running. We actually have a new tube sitting right there, which I started a video for and didn't finish because we moved in the process of that. So we're going to have the fish tank up there. I got the old Makerspace 4-size sign that I saved from our building or where we were leasing. And yeah, so I'm not going to take you out there, show you where we've got the research vessel out there we recently got. So yeah, so let's go out there and see what we got out there. All right, and because some of you, I'm sure, are wondering what does that look like on the outside. So I guess this was supposed to be, so we bought this house recently, so this there was a big sheet of plywood that you can see off in the background there, beyond the shed. That piece of plywood was sitting here, and I guess it was originally intended to be a window. There's a windowsill right there. But if I'm going to use it for an office and a lab, the sun starts on this side of the house. So there would be an unbelievable amount of glare, and it would turn into, as you could guess, probably just a greenhouse in there. So what I did was I took the plywood off, and this is where I put the sleeve for the AC that was originally in that window, blocking the view out of that window. So I put a sleeve in here, and then I put some cement board up, and this is the vent for the lasers coming out here. So pretty cool. You can open that up and clean that out. It has an additional so along with these louvers in the front, I have a flapper back there so that when there's no air getting pushed out, that closes off and no bugs get in there. And then I just finished running this electrical here. So running to an independent. So the electrical to this room was originally on the breaker for the rest of the house. Yeah, crazy. So this is a work in progress right here. We bought the house as is, so expected to do a lot of work, but this is a new breaker that went in there specifically for that room. The wiring that I put in is of a heavy enough gauge to handle 20 amps, but I've just got a 15 amp breaker in there, as you can see, just to get us going. So for all those robotic aquatic projects that we're going to do, I was thinking, yeah, if one of them gets away from me, how are we going to catch up to it? So this is, we got this from Art. Thank you, Art. He graciously let me purchase this from him. Could tell it pained him to let it go, but his back is such that he cannot move this around anymore. So yeah, he let us buy this from him. And yeah, this is what we're gonna do. This is gonna get a bimini top put on it. I might do a video for that so you guys can see how that goes on there. But yeah, it's just a 2-man bass boat, and we're gonna use that to chase down the aquatic robotic projects. and maybe do some fishing. We'll probably do some fishing off that too. Recently built this. I don't know if you've seen the other videos, but this was empty before. Now we got extra storage for the extra stuff that won't be using regularly. And then we cleared off some space here. Still waiting on shipping delays. Shipping delays. We have some floats for the floating dock that we're gonna have out here. So I'm gonna do some, as I said before in one of the other videos, I'm gonna do some experimentation out back here, and I've cleared a path to might get some steps over here so that I won't bust my head walking out here. But this is where it's gonna, floating dock's gonna go out there, so it's gonna be 12 feet from there out, so it's gonna be around the end of all that vegetation right there. So it's gonna be cool. We'll be able to put some stuff out there. It's a tiny little, it's bigger than a pond and smaller than a large lake. But yeah, the tide does come in and out and all of that, so it's not a just a standing body of water. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool stuff. So there you go. See how all this works out. So alright guys, update to the update. If you stayed to the end of the video, you're gonna get these, but these just got dropped off just a little bit ago. So this is for the aforementioned dock. So I've got some blueprints for the dock. I'm gonna put that together. These go on the bottom, one in each corner. And yeah, so there you go. On our way.